Good morning, firsties. Happy Thursday, April 23rd. You have 6 tasks again, so let's hop right in and get started. First is handwriting. Now, we've been looking at 3 very important words, ideals, okay? The highest thing. And we talked about truth, that which really is. We talked about goodness, being as we ought. And today we will talk about beauty. So here are your sentences about beauty. Name nicely at the top and then copy this. Beauty is a quality that pleases. Truly beautiful things touch every person who sees them. So here's what that means. When I look out at the sunset at night, I can look out and say, wow, that's beautiful. And most people, and I would say all people if they're being honest, would think the same thing. There's something about a sunset which is beautiful. It's pleasing to us in our souls, maybe to our eyes, okay, to our ears, if there are birds chirping. It's pleasing, okay? So there are things that no matter who looks at them, they will say, wow, that's beautiful. There are works of art that are that way. There are things that happen in nature that way. There are people like Mama Mary. Or maybe you can think of someone beautiful, like your own mom or someone you've seen, okay? And they're universal. Everyone who looks at them will feel the same. Now, there might be something that I look at that I think is beautiful that someone else doesn't think so. And that thing we might say might have a quality of beauty, but it's not truly beautiful, okay? Like maybe I would say, I love that dress because it's pink. And someone else might say, I don't like pink. Okay, so that it might be pleasing to me, but it's not pleasing to everyone. True beauty is pleasing to everyone who encounters it, okay? So those are your sentences today about beauty. Your next job is spelling. I hope that you're crushing it. 3 times on these long A words. Way, pay, mayday, gray, pray, stay, clay. I hope that you are watching and on those words with 2 letters at the beginning, you're getting them right every time. Okay, your next one, you will need crayons. This is called an antonym matchup. Remember, antonym is a fancy way to say opposites. Antonyms are opposites. So you'll need lots of different colors because you're going to have to draw pairs, opposites, antonyms, the same color. So let me show you what I mean. I wrote them small on this little grid, okay, so that I don't draw on this paper. Here's yours. My words are in exactly the same order. So we'll just start with the top left corner. So I'm going to pull out this nice blue color, okay, and I'm going to read my word, and it says up. And I'm going to color it blue. And then I have to look for the opposite, the antonym of up. What's the opposite of up? If I don't go up, I come down. So I need to look. Down, 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 down. Where is down? Where is down? There it is. And I'm going to color down the same color because they are a pair. And then I need to trade in my crayon, okay? Up and down are antonyms. Let's read the next one together. And then I'll read you all the words so you can do it, okay? This one, EA says E. Mean, mean. What is the antonym, the opposite of mean? If you're not mean, you are nice. So look around. Where do you see the word nice? Down here in the corner, okay? So that's nice. And then I would trade in my crayon and look for the next pair, okay? So I've got 2 pairs done. The whole thing should be colored in because every word has an antonym on this page. Okay, here, I'm gonna read you the rest of the words. Ready? Large, think of what the opposite is. Ugly, freeze, rough. Less, right, smooth, fun, black, dirty. Sad, white, melt, wrong, pretty, small, clean, more, happy, and boring. Okay, so you need to color all of your pairs of antonyms for that activity. That's job 3. Job 4 is our virtue for this month, and the virtue is justice. Okay, justice. And here's the definition of justice that you need to write on the lines. Giving God and others their fair due. And I'll tell you what that means when you're copying it. Giving God and others their fair due. Okay, so here's what this means. God came and died for you. Okay? He loves you so much that he came and died for you, which means you owe him worship on Sundays. Okay? This is why part of why the church says we're obliged to go on Sunday. It doesn't mean God's up there keeping track and he says, oh, Caleb didn't show up to church today. Oh, no, that's not good. Okay? But because of what he did for us, we have something due back to him. God died for you. You can give him back an hour every week to worship him. Okay? And you know what? He deserves that worship even if he didn't die because he's God. So giving that worship to God, that's giving God his due. Another piece would be praying to him every day, spending time with him, okay? He did so much for us. It is our duty to give it back to him. That's giving to God. Now, others, you might say, well, what do other people deserve from me? What's their fair due? Okay, fair means what they should get. It doesn't mean above and beyond. That would be called love or mercy or charity. Okay, you can and we should give people more. God has called us to love, but giving them their fair due. Just because someone's a human, that means they have a dignity, a worth. Just because they're made in the image and likeness of God, everyone deserves to be treated with dignity, okay? As an important human because they are God's children. So everyone has dignity. We treat them like that. Everyone deserves kindness. No one deserves for us to be unkind, okay? That's their fair due. Now, your fair due might also include consequences. You take something from someone, you need to give it back, or you need to apologize, or you need to go spend some time in your room, right? This is your fair due. You've done something wrong. You have to have a consequence to help you turn that around and be right. And that one's tricky to understand, but that's justice. If someone comes and steals from a store, they don't just do that and it's over. Justice says they either have to pay it back or do something to make up for what they've done, okay? So we often show justice with scales and trying to keep them balanced. So if I do something good, it doesn't mean I do something bad back, okay? But it's usually to balance out the scales. If I do something bad, we have to do something else to bring it back to equal. So you can write that sentence, giving God and others their fair due here. And then in this rectangle, you need to draw a picture of justice. So this could be you going to Mass and paying attention, or it could be you saying your prayers in the morning to say good morning to God, or it could be you gave something to your sister and she gave something back to you, or you took something and your mom made you give it back, okay? Something to show justice, giving people their fair due, what they deserve. And like I said, as Christians, as Catholics, we are called to do more than justice. We are called to give, remember, mercy, okay? That means I see you, I see that you need something, and I will give you more than you deserve, okay? You deserve to be warm and cozy at night. I will give you my coat to make sure that happens. That's what Catholics are called to do, okay? That's justice. And job 4. Job 5 is reading. And then job 6, I said I'm squishing 2 in there today. You have a math page, and then when you're done with this, I want everyone to practice math facts. So if you don't have them written down, I'll put in the email the facts that you need to work on, okay? But if you do have them written down, get out those math cards and test yourself. Memorize, 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 okay? All right, here is your page today. You draw a 2-inch line that's about to here. Write your name, the date, which is 4-23-20, and the day of the week, which is Thursday, capital Thursday. Your number today is 123. This is a funny one, 123, 1, 2, 3. And then it says which digit is in the tens place. Look over here, write your tens digit right there. Now listen to this story. Listen really carefully. They give you some information you don't need today. It says there are 9 girls and 8 boys in room 4. 6 girls went to the library. How many girls are in room 4 now? So does it matter how many boys are in the classroom for this question? No. We only need to look back at the girls. So let's look again. There are 9 girls and 8 boys in room 4. So we know we started with 9. 6 girls went to the library. So you have 9 girls, 6 went away. Draw, write your number equation, and then tell how many are left. Okay, here's another big number. How many pennies are there? Look at this, 1, 2, 3 hundreds. So you write a 3. How many tens? 2. So it's 3, 2. And how many ones? 4. And that's 324. Okay, how much money is this? Those are quarters and a dime. So remember, quarters go 25, 50, and then 10 more. Think of counting by tens. 50 plus 10 is 60. Okay? Here's a fact family again for 9, but it's 5 and 4 today. So your fact family should go like this. You should have 2 equations that are plus and 2 equations that are minus. So you've got your 4 lines. One should say 4 plus 5 equals 9. The next one you just flip around. 5 plus 4 equals 9. Okay? And then when I do subtraction, I want to start with 9. So 9 minus 4 equals 5. And 9 minus 5 equals 4. Okay? Those are the equations that should be on those lines. Then you have a couple mental addition and subtraction. You should be able to take away 10 easy peasy. Just change the tens house by 1. Change the tens house by 1. And then this one, we want to look for numbers we can add up. So look. If you know your 10 partners, this should be easy. 6 plus 4 is 10. Plus 8 is, you know the answer. Then you have subtraction on the back. Okay. Here are those 9 facts again we need to start working on. Those don't need to be memorized like everything else, but it's great if you can start. And then, like I said, math fact practice. If you need to make new cards, do it. And if you already have the cards, practice those. Okay, one more time, here are your jobs. Handwriting, all about beauty. Spelling, get ready for that test tomorrow. Your antonym squares, match up the opposites. Justice, reading, and then math page and facts. That's it for Thursday. I love you. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow.